Hello.
Hello and welcome to 3inMidfield does commentary. There we go. We already messing up, but it is what it is. England versus Ukraine. I am Cahill, joined by the ever-present Coach Kojo. How you doing, sir?
I'm good, man. And I feel like this won't be right unless we start the intro video. Should we start the intro video?
Let's start the intro video.
Let's do it.
If you get it, let's take Boom! Thank you for joining us, people. Thank you very much. England versus Ukraine.
Here we go.
Quarterfinals, semi-finals coming soon. What's your thoughts on this one? Let's just speak about the line as it comes on the TV. There we go.
So, for those who don't know, Pickford, Shaw, Maguire, Stones, Walker, Rice, Phillips, Mount, Sancho, first start, Sterling, and Harry Kane.
4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1
seems more confident than he did against Germany, but that kind of makes sense. Sancho gets his first start, considering that he got his move to Manchester United recently. Not saying anything about Premier League bias, but it is there.
Bundesliga tax.
It's crazy. It's crazy. 30 goal contributions. He finally gets his first start in the quarterfinals.
Madness.
Once he gets into an English team, let's say Manchester United, of course,
then he's a permanent starter in England team for life.
But to be fair, a lot of people have been calling for him. Saka didn't have a bad game the other day, but
injuries called.
Yep, Sancho. I think Sancho deserves to start, to be honest with you. But England versus Ukraine is about to start.
Here we go. England fought at the back, so I feel like they're taking this game as they feel like they should be the favourites. I think it's going to be a lot more assertiveness in their performance, potentially.
Taking the knee. Ukraine don't.
Of course they wouldn't.
Doesn't surprise me.
Might I just say also that the Italians took the knee and their fans didn't boo once.
Now we're watching it, but we can't hear if there are boos. So if there are, please do tell us.
Please let us know. But as for now, kickoff begins now, and it's Ukraine versus England. What's your thoughts on this? What do you think? You got a prediction for us?
For us? Oh, it's us now. That's quarterfinals. I see.
Come on,
go on then. I don't want to say it's going to be an easy one, but I figure 2-0. I think 2-0 should be a calm one. I don't believe Ukraine have the firepower to break through England's defenses up. And they beat
in the last round. It was wow! I forgot who it was already. Whoever it was, they beat Sweden.
Boom!
There you go.
Then that was
2-1. They won it in the 121st minute.
That's right.
Yeah, so they are a team that is actually very, very fit. They last for long periods of time, and that's not even me just saying that.
Low.
It's just the truth.
That sounds hella disrespectful.
It does, but they are very fit. And even though I don't really know many of their players, I know the Yarmolenkos, I know the Zinchenko's, I know the Yaremchuk, but I don't know many of the players. I'm not gonna talk as if I know a lot of their players. But what they're showing in this tournament is they're not afraid to attack teams. They're not afraid to get in teams' faces. They are very confident going forward, and they have not changed their approach in any of the games, which means they have a belief. And that manager, a legendary striker, legendary player, Andrei Shevchenko, AC Milan legend, for anyone that knows. Wouldn't say Chelsea legend, because,
disrespect. He scored a banging, I can't remember who it was against. He scored a banging goal. I think he only scored one, but it was a banger.
He scored a phenomenal one, yeah.
I think it might be against Portsmouth, to be honest with you.
Maybe, but regardless, what a wonderful striker he was. And as a coach, I must say, his in-game management in all of Ukraine's games has been top notch. So they deserve to be where they are right now. As for England, what's your thoughts on England's journey so far? Obviously, Germany being the last game that they had.
I mean, it always comes down to that bracket that they're in. It's very much set up for England to succeed and get all the way to the final. I think with the Belgians out of the tournament, I think that makes England favourites, because nobody really believed Italy would have managed to one, beat Belgium, but two. I mean, there was, but two will get to the semi-finals of the European Championship.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I said Italy were beating Belgium.
Yeah,
because I mean, for me, Belgium are perennial butlers. That's just what they are. Some may call them international Tottenham. I don't know. That's just rumors. I heard a Spurs fan say that today, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But they are perennial butlers, and for me, this is not even a golden generation. That's a lie. So, I'm gonna say that straight out of my chest. So when Italy played them, when it went 2-0 up, I wasn't surprised. I was just happy that my boy Nicolo did the thing, because my other boy, Chiro, was a massive letdown.
He wasn't he?
Massive letdown.
I mean, he fell down in the penalty box and then got straight back up when they scored. So Harry Kane on the ball.
No surprises there. Finds Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker plays it to Sancho, the new Manchester United signing.
You did.
You know, you
No
knew it was
shame.
coming. You knew.
Oh,
Mason
where's
Mount
the
goes
foot?
to ground. Is that a foul?
Pretty
It
sure.
will be reviewed by VAR. The
Of
referee
course.
not convinced so far. England are back in possession though. And we have Calvin Phillips on the ball. Had a good game against Germany.
Had a great game, I think. Man of the match performance.
Yeah, I think he won it as well. Actually, yeah. It's gone out to the left of Raheem Sterling. He got the pass played by Harry Maguire. Just to take on Sharapenko. Oh, it's a great pass. Harry Kane. 1-0 England. England take the lead. Harry Kane. Harry Kane.
Unbelievable.
He needed one goal and his confidence is there. He's back where he needs to be.
Oh my God.
Against that back line, it's 1-0 to the England. How about that goal? How about that goal?
How about that pass? That was Sterling, wasn't it?
Oh, brilliant.
Sterling pass. There you go.
Excellent
Wonderful pass.
Took on the player. Beat Sharapenko. Look at this. Just cuts it from the left side. Beats his man. Excellent pass. Harry Kane's certainly onside. Confident striker once again. Back of the net. 1-0 England. They are looking so far at the semi-finals.
Wow. 4 minutes in. Nobody expected this to be that quick, but England were on the front foot for a long period of time. And boy, Harry Kane, like you said, all he needed was that one goal. He got that one goal in against Germany, and that it looked like he was in top form since the beginning of the tournament. Wonderful goal.
Excellent goal. England start confident, and this, I guess, when you're playing 4 at the back, which is a normal, usual England sort of lineup, they are trying to take the game to Ukraine.
Exactly.
Very good start. Mason Mount back in the side, starting to press, but the press he's beaten by a simple pass, but it's gone through to the right back. Again, not gonna say a name because I'm not gonna lie to you right now. Man, don't know the name.
I will open a window because it is boiling.
It is boiling hot in here right now. It is boiling hot in here. Ukraine progress halfway line with the ball. Number 10 has the ball over here. Plays to the right side. Luke Shaw cuts the lane very, very well, forces Ukraine back. It's an excellent start by England. I think they had every right to come into this game confident. I think that Germany game gave them the belief that they could go out there and just give them what for. And they just, Shawn Michaels did in the promo, just give them what for, you know. So England start well, 1-0 up into the first 4 minutes. Could be a drubbing. I'm here for a drubbing. I need a drubbing. I need a slapping. We haven't had one slapping.
I don't think we have had one in the Euros, to be fair.
I think, well, would you count Italy's 3-0s? A slapping? Wales got slapping by Denmark. They got an absolute slapping by the Danes. Well closed down there by Jonathan Stones. Luke Shaw clears it out for a throw-in. Southgate looking confident and comfortable so far on the touchline. It's a good start by England. We're very happy about this.
Did you say Jonathan Stones, by the way?
I did say Jonathan Stones.
What is wrong with you, man?
I'm going to give people names, bruv.
Jonathan Stones.
Luke Shaw. I just made that up.
No, really?
Yeah. Shakara. Excellent.
That can rise to defensive work.
Harry Maguire clears. Think you're going to just try and sit back a little bit, control the game, do a counter-attack maybe?
I mean, I don't see why not that. Ooh. I think that if they were lucky that Harry Kane,
that is a foul,
because that is a penalty.
That is a foul all day. He has clipped him. Surprised VAR didn't agree with it.
England got the goal, so it doesn't really matter.
That's true. That is true. Harry Maguire deals with it. Him Sterling with the pressure.
To win the foul. Gets called.
What's that foul really?
What is his name? Let's try Cara something, bro.
You know what? Let's do this right now. Let's get
the lineup for Ukraine. Number 11 was that?
21, I believe, actually.
21.
So I'll put this up here. Actually, no, we'll put us over here. Anyway, regardless, and have it just up for us, just for us. All right. So 21 is Karavayev. I would say we'll keep on the Ukraine players just so we know who we're talking about as well.
Dangerous position here. I mean, obviously England have had 3 clean sheets in a row, so
they haven't conceded at all.
They have not conceded. Not 3.
So 4.
So 4 in a row.
Wow.
This may be 5.
Excellent.
I think the other teams that hadn't conceded were, think Belgium and Italy, I believe.
No, Italy conceded against Austria. Belgium might have been the one,
Belgium.
but Belgium now are officially out. So that's them.
See, that's the thing, though. So now everybody thought it was wide open when France went out, when Portugal went out, and then when Germany went out.
Yes.
But now
Belgium out.
Now Belgium out. So I feel like England are our favourites.
Well, the thing is, now you've got one of two options in the semi-final, because it's either going to be, it's the semi-final, Italy and Spain.
Italy and Spain, yeah.
It's semi-final, isn't it? Yeah.
And Denmark versus whoever wins this game, yes. I believe it is.
And Denmark is a very tough test, because right now they are on not even cloud 9, they're on cloud 50. They're flying. They're flying. They feel confident, and rightfully so. This isn't now a case of, they've got the thing about Christian Eriksen and wanting to do it for him. Yes, I know they want to do it for him. Of course they do. More than anything now as well. It gives an extra cause to the fight. But the way they're playing with a swagger. They're playing with a confidence. The goals they scored were not lucky goals. The cross for the second goal for Dolberg was a ridiculous.
Now, how do you say that name? I'm going to say Mailer.
I'll agree with you, because okay. I don't want to say it's right or wrong, because I don't know if it's right or wrong. But to cross the ball with the outside of his boot like that and to put on the sixpence for Kasper Dolberg to just place the finish, excellent. And it's going to a superb header to open the scoring as well. So they're feeling confident. They're feeling good. They conceded early in the second half and kept the lead.
I mean, it's not like they haven't won the tournament before. I think they did win it in 1992. Yeah, 92. when they had all the brothers Laudrup.
Yes.
Kasper Schmeichel, Peter Schmeichel, a whole bunch of different players, and it seemed that one shocked the world. It would seem that if they were to get to the final, that would also shock the world, because they don't exactly have any stars. Obviously, Christian Eriksen was the main star, but apart from him, obviously Kasper Schmeichel's there. Kier. They've got another centre back, haven't they?
My names have just come out of my head today.
Dolberg isn't exactly. I want to say he's a star. He's done well in Holland.
Yes, indeed.
But outside, not really. So if they are to, for now, what they've achieved, considering that they've lost their main star, their main outlet, their assist man, their talisman.
Yeah.
What they've done to get to the semi-finals is nothing short of
superb.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's superb. They function so well as a team. And this is where Ukraine and England need to be wary. Whoever progresses out of this game need to realize that Denmark is no longer a tie where you can just think, we might be. England probably will be favourites for that game on paper. Ukraine wouldn't, I don't think, would be favourites on that game on paper compared to Denmark.
No.
But either way, whichever team progresses will know that they've got one hell of a game coming up on their hands. It's semi-final. Both teams will know that the finals literally, because that's literally what it is next. Yeah. It's the final in their hands. So, you got to be very much prepared for the threat of Denmark. But so far, England are the team in the ascendancy. They are in control of possession at the moment. You got John Stones advancing the ball forward. Harry Maguire, the only one in their area, or in their half, I should say. Ball is now being taken, and Ukraine are going to drive with it. He's going to pass it to Yarmolenko. Yes, he is. Yarmolenko on the right. Approaches Harry Maguire, takes him on, crosses it in, but it's a poor cross dealt with by Declan Rice, who gave his heart and soul just like his father would. Mark Noble.
I wasn't expecting that. I was like, what? His father? His father? What are you talking about? Oh my God.
On the pitch. Of course, I told you. Remember when we used to do podcasts, I called them father and son.
You did actually call them father
all
and
day
son.
and
2 goals in 5 games for Harry Kane. This is probably his most important. Actually, no, let's say the German. No, this one's his most important one, especially the quarterfinals.
I must say, Raheem Sterling. I'm not going to go into the whole newspaper thing because we all know what that is.
His ball.
Yeah, exactly. But we were talking. I think a lot of people had the idea, or were talking about the fact that maybe his performances overall weren't great, but you're scoring goals. And for me, that don't mean a thing to me. If your performance on the pitch in terms of your passing, all that is 2 out of 10, but you scored a goal to win the game, that's what I care about. Yes, we can work on the other things, but you made the biggest impact. You scored the goal. Now he's creating on top of it.
Exactly, yeah.
You gotta give props to the guy, man. He stepped up in a season where he was being slated as one of City's worst players for the season because he didn't have a great season.
Which he was, to be fair, he was. Obviously, that was a title-winning season, so the bad is going to really stick out. But then again, it's the external circumstances as well.
Exactly.
It's like his relationship with Pep completely evaporated.
Exactly.
And we don't know why. But, I mean, he's free of Pep shackles and boom, he's thriving in this tournament. Kyle Walker. Tries to get
Kyle
across
Walker
him.
whips balls in like how Anderson used to take penalties. Just power blast.
Yeah, of course. He doesn't seem like a man with technical skill, though, does Carl Walker?
There's no finesse
No
to him,
finesse
man.
whatsoever.
There's no finesse to him.
But it's worked for him. Obviously, multiple Premier League winning
Yeah,
right back.
yeah, exactly.
By the way, there were two little girls on there, so I believe that they also deserve 27,000 for crying. For crying, because that's what you deserve. You deserve to be rewarded for tears because your team suck.
Not gonna lie, after she got that abuse on Twitter, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I saw the money she was making at first, I was like, raw, people give her money for crying. But then in my head, I was like, you know what? After that abuse, yes, queen, get your money up.
What abuse, bro? She won't get an abuse, right? For
On social-
27K.
On social media, oh no, on social media, she's getting like,
Was she?
people calling her Nazis.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and you know what fan base it was. We all know who it was.
Jesus,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. So that's why she was getting a lot of sympathy, not for the tears. The tears per se was like people were doing quotes over it. Bit of banter, she all that stuff. The meme about Michael Jordan when it says "F them kids," all that stuff. That's banter. That's calm. But when it comes to the whole then saying you German Nazi, people calling her a kid a slut. Yeah, yeah. So when I saw that and then I saw the donations, I said, you know what?
Oh my god.
Give her the money, and I still want apologies. I want all of it. I want arrest. I want all of it because this is actually,
bro.
This people in this
For
nation
crying.
for crying. People in this nation never learn. They never learn. It's actually pathetic. So, get your money up.
Fair enough. Oh, fair game.
Yeah, get your money up. 8 years old, 27K. Wish it was me still.
Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? That was a decent attempt at a ball over the top from Ukraine there, but not Yarmolenko not in his toes, it seemed.
Nah, they lost 5 days right now. I think they were very rattled by that early goal. I think they knew England were the favourites going into the tie for the fans, for the bookies, whatever. But I don't think they expected England to start so quickly and so well. And everyone's been on their toes so far. I think on the right side, Sancho and Walker linking up quite nicely already. As Luke Shaw completely misread a pass from John Stones, and it's now a Ukraine through. Very, very cheap to give away, actually. Very, very cheap to give away. Very poor. Picture on Raheem Sterling, but I can't hear what the commentator is saying, but it better be damn well be praised.
It needs to. Oh no, I would guarantee it is praise. Guarantee. That pass was wonderful.
Excellent pass.
Luke Shaw wins the ball, tries to win ball back.
Yarmolenko. And well done, Yarmolenko.
Plays it back, but the defender was not being pressed up by Jadon Sancho.
Is it Kivstov? And is that off or throw?
Like he kept that on.
No, he's kept it on, hasn't he? And it's pinged all the way out wide, but it's a very poor pass. And Kyle Walker deals with it, heads it all the way back to Jordan Pickford.
Is it simply a case of obviously Ukraine in the previous round? You say they worked harder than Sweden, and that's why they deserve to win the tie. But is it a case, and now you get into the deep, once you get to the quarters, once you get to the semis, that's when you need your technique. But as I say that was a poor players give it away.
Yaremchuk, and it's a save. That's poor by England.
That was very poor by
England. This is what I was talking to you about. Shout out the boys from the DD Footy Factory. We were talking about that today, saying a lot. I said that.
Yeah, Darren T needs to be ashamed of himself.
I'll say that Spurs. The Spurs. Wow, you said Darren T. That Spurs in my head.
Of course.
England. And English fans anyway, and myself included, we don't really know a lot of the threats apart from your Yarmolenkos that your Zinchenko that I know Yaremchuk to an extent.
Ball gets it whipped in. Walker with the clearance.
So you got to be wary of their threats that they every team's got a threat no matter what. If you don't know your opponent, you got to come to you with your A game all day. So sloppy passes like that are not going to help.
Right as I was giving praise to England about their superior technique.
There you go.
Sloppy.
So Mikolenko is playing left wing back. I think he was the one that had the ball there. Versus to number 13. I'm going to say his name. God forgive me if I butcher it. Zabani.
Where is it? 13?
Yep, Zabani.
Yeah, Zabani.
Yeah. These names are not easy, but we're going to learn them today.
Gonna have to. This game's starting to open up for Ukraine.
Yep. Starting to find their chances. You're going to play it. Yarmolenko, link up. Well, clear.
Goal was right there.
Harry Kane. See? Harry Kane's not even deep like that. How wonderful.
Is that down to the fact that they switched formation? Now he's free to, just roam around the opponent's half?
Oh, well, yeah, you've got that. You've got Sancho now is more creative from the right side. Saka has got creativity about him, but he's more of a direct runner. Maybe try and get into the box. With Sancho, he's a bit more trickery. He's a bit more trying to play an early pass here and there. Raheem Sterling, more renowned for his movement, more become of like almost like a poacher in his game. That's why he gets a lot of goals for City because they play a lot down the right side before KDB likes to do whipping excursion. But
was it doing that against Italy?
No, he wasn't. Apparently, he played well. I beg to differ, but it is what it is.
He did put on a plate for Lukaku. To be fair,
that's 1 out of 90 minutes. So
fair enough. Fair enough.
Perennial bottlers, we move. But anyway, Raheem Sterling, almost an excellent pass. Pass, and it's cleared out. Ukraine have a man down, and that is Matvienko.
Mm-hmm. No, it's 20.
22, yeah, it's Matvienko, yeah. First 18 minutes. How comfortable have England been so far?
Apart from the 2 mistakes, very comfortable. That's what it's going to come down to against a team that you don't think are going to be that creative. That's when they're going to shine. They're going to just pressure you and wait for your mistakes to happen, which it's almost a shame to say because England do have a lot of mistakes in them. That team is quite young, but we said before the tournament, that defense isn't the greatest, and it's been proven. Apart from the clean sheets.
And whilst we wait for the injury situation to clear up, we've got some comments. Good afternoon, Big Ron. Let's park the bus and protect the 1-0 lead. 10 men behind the ball. Let's cling on to 90.
You can't do that, man. You can't do that.
And that's no longer manager, my friend. Denmark have momentum behind them, riding a wave they never thought they would be on. Italy look dangerous too. They do indeed. I don't think Raheem Sterling's form was great last season, especially towards the end. He was very quiet in the UEFA Champions League final. Credit to Southgate for sticking by and vindicated. Indeed. I find it funny Sterling had a bad season off form, yet he still got 15 goals and assists.
Wait, did he?
Yeah. See, outstats Liverpool's main number 9. Well, we've spoken about that box.
I feel like everybody can do that.
Yeah,
man.
That box-to-box striker. We talk about him a lot. But no, that is right. I think that's why I said by his standards. But that in itself, 15 is not a bad return, and I agree with that. And as a winger, traditional wingers, 15 goals and assists in the season is a very good return because your striker is supposed to score the goals. He's saying, "Come on, Yarmolenko, are you supporting? Do you not believe that it is coming to the yard?" Football is a funny game. Rashford had his best season in terms of numbers, facts, yeah. But if you watch 90 minutes in the match, he'll rape it. Yeah, he made a lot of mistakes in a lot of his games.
He wasn't that good.
But it was those little moments. And to be honest, that's why when people moan about him, about Bruno and all that, because people like, and I do this sauce. The main point of football is to score goals and win games. Yeah, so if they're doing it, whether it's from the penalty spot or 50 yards, I don't care. You're scoring goals.
I would say what happens when United stop getting penalties, but with VAR and with the acquisition of Jadon Sancho, I think the penalties and free kicks is just about to go up.
Who won the most penalties in the Bundesliga, by the way?
Oh, did he? God's sake, man!
And
you're gonna penalty your way to the league title. Screw you guys. Man.
I said it in one of the group chats. I said I want Bruno Fernandes to score 30 penalties and piss everybody off.
That'll be hilarious. That would actually be hilarious. Jadon Sancho does well, works hard.
Oh, excellent from Sancho. Fans Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling fans Luke Shaw. Oh, he's behind everybody. Mistake. Oh, and he says KDB is playing force right W. Right W. Right wing.
He doesn't play false right wing. He plays right wing, bro. Always handed. Always there. See? We say it for a while. We're always first in a lot of things.
I'm not even gonna say we. You were the first to the table on that one. We followed. Absolutely, we followed. Sancho should have given the ball earlier. A bit complacent, loses possession. Is trying to press to receive the ball back. Goes back to the goalkeeper of Ukraine, who plays a lovely pass to the right side. I must say, under pressure, that's very good. Luke Shaw closes down. Get up. That's not a foul.
For the free kick.
That's not a foul. That's very, very cheap.
But yeah, man, on KDB, it's like all that he leaves so much space in the center of the pitch, and it doesn't surprise me that City played much better without him than they did with him. And it's no surprise that in KDB's best season ever, City were like 20 points behind what was it, Liverpool?
Oh yeah, he had an incredible season that year as
Yeah.
well. He did. You're right. Absolutely incredible. Still 1-0 England in this game against Ukraine. About to hit the 23rd minute. We're 2-1 and we're on the 23rd minute now. Good start by England. Ukraine are slowly starting to grow into the game bit by bit. I think England are taking their foot off the gas a little bit, actually.
Ooh, that was very close.
Very close.
Unfortunate for Ukraine.
Pickford.
Jordan Pickford, that's good. I don't want to see him do any attempt playing out the back. Just do what you're good at
and just get rid of
forward,
it. Man. Exactly. Plays it to Maguire. And England start again. They have every right to take their time right now. They're 1-0 up.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
absolutely fine.
There's an element of what Brigron said, it's just part of the bus, but you don't want to invite pressure into yourself, especially with these defenders. And now it's including the fact that it's 2 at the back instead of 3.
Yeah.
So that's just extra pressure that you don't want to put on those two, which, despite having a good tournament, John Stones always had a very good tournament.
Yes.
Harry Maguire also great season, but you know there are mistakes in those two.
Oh, absolutely. And I was one of the, I won't say first, one of the last to praise Maguire last season because he actually had a very good season. I was very, very annoyed with the start that United had in that season. He had part to play in that, obviously. He wasn't good himself, as well as other players.
I'm liking the link-up play between Harry Kane and Sterling and Sancho.
Yeah, it's very nice. See, when you have a functioning front three, you see what you do.
Hey, what's wrong with Saka?
No, I'm not. This is not a shot at Saka. Don't worry. Saka's a G. Saka's a G out here. It's a shot at other managers. Yeah, not Southgate per se.
Is it Ole Gunnar Southgate?
Ole Gunnar Southgate and Mikel Southgate as well. Yeah. Even though
let's not talk about that idiot for now.
Shout out to Saliba though. But anyway, England still 1-0 up.
Oh my days!
And it's an England throw. Sancho is going to take this throw, or he's going to give it straight to Kyle Walker. No, he's taking the throw.
Quick throw.
Back to Kyle Walker.
Excuse the yawn. I've been at work all day.
I understand that. To be fair, I understand that. Harry Maguire plays it to the left side where Raheem Sterling is. So we'll give it back to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw back to Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire looking for the long pass. Is he going to find it on the expense for Sancho? Yes. No,
not really.
But heads it back, keeps it on, gives it to Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker gives it to Declan Rice. Declan Rice back to John Stones. John Stones to Harry Maguire, who's now going to go on a bit of his run down the left side. Luke Shaw. Poor pass. Kyle Walker. Not Kyle Walker, sorry. Calvin Phillips. My apologies.
Not exactly having the best game today.
Not really. Not so far.
I don't think he's quite settled.
But it's an England throw.
Give him time, though. Give him time. He was instrumental in that win against Germany.
Absolutely. It was really good. And he's had a good season as well.
Yeah, good season at Leeds, and he's having a great tournament.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kind of vindicates Southgate's decision to play 2 holding midfielders.
And I think his time with Bielsa, Sterling, excellent Sterling. Tried to take the pot shot. It is blocked. And it's full straight to Yarmolenko. He's going to play it forward to Yaremchuk, who is dispossessed. And Jordan Pickford is coming to play. Oh,
that was risky. What did we just tell this man? Just goof it.
And England gives the ball. Shaw is not having a good start right now.
He is not.
He's looking very, very shaky right now. It's 26 minutes in only, so it's not a judgment on his whole performance. But so far, not good enough. Sancho is
over the top, but he's miles
offside.
Do you think it might be a case of not quite taking Ukraine seriously? So they didn't prepare as heavily as they could have against Germany.
No, I think they did prepare for this game. I just think when England take the lead against a team that are seen as overwhelming underdogs, they have a tendency to take the foot off the gas. I think you see it in friendlies. When they play these friendlies, they can win 3-4-0. But when they go 1-0 up, there's always a little bit of complacency. There's hardly ever a time. It's very few occasions where they take the lead and then you see another chance created just like that, or they get that second goal just like that. They've always had this little bit of complacency about them. It's an English thing, if I'm being honest. And I feel that's what's happening with Ukraine. I don't think they've taken the foot off the gas completely, but the little bits of complacency are starting to find their way into the game. So they just need to keep alert, keep awake.
Wonderful turn by Sterling. Harry Kane waiting for the ball instead of getting into the box. Luke Shaw, Sterling wins the free kick. Twinkle toes yet again, man.
I love the way he's developed as a player, man.
Mm.
He has grown so much. He also, you could see the talent at Liverpool. He had a great season when it was him, Sturridge, and Suarez.
SAS, yeah.
Yep. They were phenomenal as a partner, as a three-man forward line. Loads of goals, creativity all over the place. And then when he went to City, he learned more about getting to goal scoring positions off the ball a lot more than sort of just getting involved in the play first before getting there.
Mm-hmm.
He learned how to get there way before the ball arrived there.
Luke Shaw is going to take this free kick.
Set pieces. Here we go. Decent
With some
delivery.
great ball in. Harry Kane
heads over the bar, and it's still 1-0 England. Yeah, it wasn't close.
Not at all. He could have done better there.
Yeah. I think when you talk about players of his class, you want it to at least be hitting the target.
Yep. Yes, indeed.
Absolutely. Talking of people he's been compared to in recent weeks, Lukaku.
Oh.
His performance against City, what did you make of that?
I did not watch that game.
Okay.
So it's down to you, my friend.
Okay, now I hope no one takes this as he left United, so he's a agenda. Yeah, man. Listen, I've said it before and I'll say it again. His big game record is very, very iffy. It's been iffy for a long time. I think at Everton,
I wouldn't say Inter has been iffy.
I would say at Inter has been iffy because unless we're counting that scoring the 5th goal in a 5-2 win against AC Milan, or
he scored against Juventus, I think.
He scored, but it wasn't. Oh no, he scored. Was it the opener?
Yeah, I think he did.
He might have scored the opener against Juventus. Thing is, he has a record like PSG for United. When that comeback that they had when they got through,
yeah,
he started off that. He's got 2 good goals.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you gotta praise that all day. That's him. You talk about the Super Cup in his first season against Real Madrid. They lost that 2-1, but the guy to try and get United back into the game was Lukaku. Scored the goal on his debut. Active, ready. So you give him praise on that. But then I can also think back to many countless moments in big games with United where he was either missing or he missed big chances. And those are the things that helped me, not help me, but it's helped me. Actually, help me is the right word. It's helped me
It eased the pain, did it?
Not ease the letting him go. Not ease the pain. I wasn't begging for him to go, but I expected him to leave because I also wanted someone that I feel like you can score in all the other games, which is very important. Don't ever diminish how important it is to score in the smaller games, so-called smaller games anyway. But in the big games against the big opponents where you hardly get chances and you need your strikers to be extra clinical, he didn't have that about him. And
Cavani has that, does he?
Cavani has that here and there as well, trust me. But the main point about him is he hasn't got enough of a big game record for me to call him a world-class striker. He is top class. He's just he's that close. For me, he's that close. He's at this away from being world-class. If he goes into next season, which will be full of confidence, he's a league winner now. He's done what he needs to do at Inter Milan. He's a league winner. He's now going to go on another level and will score more. He's really scored in this tournament as well. If he goes into next season and gets goals against your Juventus and all that, and then when they go into Champions League, because when they were last in the Champions League, they made the group stage and they went out in 4th place, and he had no impact in that.
What did they go out 4th place? But I think that was a group of death, though, wasn't it?
I can't remember. Can't remember who was in their group. I do remember that they did go out last because they didn't go Europa League that year. But if he's to go into the Champions League, I'm not talking about winning it either. Forget about winning it. It's just about if you can give good performances, and I'm not even talking about caliber of opponent because you're not going to play Real Madrid in the group stage every week. It's about, just going out there and showing that you are also a Champions League striker, and then doing it in the league as well against the big boys. Then for me, then it's undeniable. So I'll give him that. But right now, he's a top class striker for me. But he's done his thing, man. He's done his thing.
Bit of a chance there. It was a bit of a lazy cross from who's that on the right? Declan Rice. Mason Mount, sorry.
Sterling's enjoying himself. Sterling is enjoying himself. Go on, Declan Rice. Hit it. Why not? Why not? Ooh! Is Harry Kane offside? Oh, no.
They're going to blow it. They're going to have to blow. Oh, he's not even giving offside.
Don't think they were sure. That was good effort from Declan Rice. He has a decent goal return for West Ham. Decent.
Well,
for someone that plays.
Oh. Doesn't look. Yeah, I think the guy closest to the camera is fine, but this one,
Mason Mount. So it's Declan Rice who hits it.
Are they claiming something?
I don't know what they're claiming. Maybe just had the camera on him.
Yeah.
Keeper looked a bit unsure about that save. If I'm being honest, he's
It-
moving somewhere else.
I think the camera didn't do him any favors. That went through a crowd,
True, very true.
and I think he done well just to keep his eyes on the ball and then get his hands in the way. So drinks break.
I forgot my drink.
I forgot my drink I forgot my drink as well.
At halftime, we go get our drinks.
Long. Ooh.
What happened to him?
I think look at.
Looks like a soft landing. It could just be.
I think it might be impact injury, but
yeah,
it doesn't look like he twisted his right leg there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it was a crowd.
It's that late bend as well. So keep us down well to keep his eyes on it and stop it from going in.
Go to the comments.
Yeah, we can come to the comments, see what the guys are saying. So I like how 3inMidfield is getting expensive by doing commentary too. I also like how Kojo wardrobe on his right. That's not my wardrobe, bro. It's not my wardrobe. But thank you.
We got here too late, so I couldn't explain once again. You are joining us not from Rome, not from Wembley, but from the confines of my mother's bedroom.
There you go. I give them no hope. Don't believe it's going anywhere. I'm quite interested how many times Yarmolenko can skip past Shaw Maguire. So far, to be fair, they don't. Those two. Maguire's been okay, but Shaw has had a bit of a struggle. So I do agree with that. I think Phillips is struggling with his Southgate. Southgate, I think, defensive system. He looks better against Germany with more license to attack. That could be true. Maybe Mount being in front of him could give him a bit more of a detriment. Actually, that could be a good shout, actually. That's why you have more than one striker. I think we're relating to Harry Kane here. Drinks. Get the shows out, lad. And come on, coach, you forgot the halftime refreshments. We did. But we'll go and get them. We won't take long.
Sub.
Coach Sov. You know what?
That looked like Shaganov. I'm gonna say Shaganov.
Shaga who?
Shaganov.
Who's that?
That's the guy who came back up. That came on.
Ah.
There you go. Boom. Viktor Shaganov.
Yeah, I think it's in there. Wait, no, not Shaganov. It's Sigankov.
I like the way I said it, bro.
Yeah. Anyway, if there are any Ukrainians watching, we do apologize.
Yeah,
I do apologize. Saying the names, we haven't got them down.
We need time to get used to these names. That's why we can say Lewandowski off the tongue. That's why we can say
Blashikovsky.
Blashikovsky off our tongue.
That's a beautiful name. Blashikovsky.
That's a dense name, bro.
If you tell me to spell it, though, I'll be a bit lost.
Oh no, absolutely not.
But it's a beautiful name, I must say. All right, we're back into the game now. Drinks breaks over. Ukraine have the ball on the left side. Back to the left back. Oh, sorry, for the three centre backs rather. Sorry, because they are playing two wing backs instead. Although because of the substitution, it looks like they might have gone to a back four now. So that will be a very interesting change. See how England deal with that. They do progress the ball forward. Yaremchuk.
They are playing some very good one-touch football here.
They're confident side.
Yeah,
I like this. Zinchenko hasn't had a chance to grow into the game just yet, but maybe he'll find his moment.
Maybe, but I feel like with the English players obviously playing with him because he plays for Manchester City. He plays as a left back for Manchester City, but I'm pretty sure.
Oh, and as we say that, he plays a ball. Yarmolenko, I think that was meant for Zinchenko, but Yarmolenko did get ahead of him. Lack of communication there. Or maybe just Yarmolenko wanted to get there first.
Saw his name in the lights.
Oh, yeah.
But as I was saying, obviously there's an element of them knowing what Zinchenko can do. So I'm pretty sure they will maybe double him up.
Yeah, pretty sure Kyle Walker, Raheem Sterling said, we see these guys trade. We know what his strengths are.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at how England are currently playing, yes, they're playing four at the back. 4-2-3-1. And as you can defensively, they don't look as comfortable as they have been. One against Germany and two throughout the entire Euro. So maybe it's a case of sweet vindication for Gareth Southgate playing his not methodical. What's the word I'm looking for? His defensive style of game, playing three at the back, because it gives those two, gives those four a chance to breathe, knowing that there's somebody there protecting them.
Well, this is what I'm saying.
Oh,
Raheem Sterling, he'll be okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
there you go. I thought it looked a bit dangerous, but there you go.
There you go. Now, I think this is a problem for me and some players. You got to be adaptable.
Mm.
Three at the
Yeah, I don't know.
3, 5, 4 at the back, 6 at the back, not 2 at the back. That'd be suicide. But
Hey, have you seen some of those old formations?
oh yeah, they were insane.
They were hilarious.
Absolutely insane. But
just no tactics, just vibes, bro.
that's the definition of that season's vibes. But you have to be adaptable. I mean, someone like Kyle Walker, he's playing right. He's done well to him, so I'm going to single him up rather.
Has he done well today?
I think he's been well so far.
I think he's been the best of a bad bunch.
I think that's doing him a bit dirty. I don't know. I think he's played well so far. I think he's done what he's needed to do anyway.
It's the case of I think this shows Southgate that once again he can't trust. Yeah. He can't trust this place. So I'm pretty sure if it comes down to a semi-final, especially against a Denmark, who, like you said in the early game, they look on the ball, they look fantastic, and pretty sure because I do believe they've beat England as well recently.
I think they have, yeah.
Yeah. So
Luke Shaw is onside. Why doesn't he go for goal?
Find Sancho.
Sancho!
Offside is finally given.
I was just about to say Manchester United's new signing. Yeah, you're spending.
That's man red though right now.
It is man red at the Chadwick Stadium. He's onside.
He's onside. That's a very good chance for Sancho, and he completely fluffed his line.
He knows.
Maybe an element of not being game or match fit.
He knows.
Maybe I'm being a bit too generous because that was a glorious opportunity.
Yeah, I mean he's on the turn, but you got to try and just stick it either side of the goalkeeper. He's got straight at the goalkeeper. He knows himself. So from the replay of him in slow motion, you could tell that he knew that he had missed up that chance big time. Spare over himself. He's proven himself to be quite a decent finisher at Dortmund. So
absolutely,
he knows that he can apply a better finish than that. So far, they play well, England. So far. But they have allowed Ukraine to get back into this game. We're about to hit the 40th minute, 5 minutes from the 45-minute mark. That's a good pass. Are Ukraine going to do anything with this? Yaremchuk.
Currently slowed down.
Poor.
Kyle Walker's letting through.
Walker is sleeping. Kyle Walker is asleep. And he's trying to complain about it, but Jordan Pickford is not having any of that. He's just relaxed. Yeah. You cannot expect Jordan Pickford to come collect the ball there when you're under pressure with the players around you like that. Be more aware of your surroundings, Mr. Kyle Walker. John Stone's trying to back his man.
As you were giving him praise.
As I was giving him praise, and he's taking it all away. Boo. Ukraine corner.
A bit too
very deep. And I think a free kick's been given. Yaremchuk with a foul. Pressure is off. And okay. I mean, both him and Rice are grabbing each other.
Both grab around his neck like a Giroud goal celebration.
41 minutes into the game, about to go into half time. Have England deserved their lead?
I would say yes. I mean, they got the goal. That's the end of it. I think.
Yeah.
At the start, they started like a house on fire. And it seemed from there that they would go on to absolutely dominate and absolutely just tear apart Ukraine. But since that goal, they have looked sloppy on the ball, sloppy at the back. So an element of maybe if it was a better team, they would have been punished. But I think England need to sort themselves out, coming out for the second half. Yeah. Then again, 4 minutes remain, so you never know what happens. Ukraine they do look like they're on the front foot.
Yeah, they've grown into the game so well, and this is all about game management. I think we've seen Sashenko on the touchline, just yelling out some orders. You've seen the shape of Ukraine change 2 or 3 times already. They're just trying to figure things out, navigate through England. England's foot is definitely off the gas now. So I tried to say before that it's half off the gas, but now it's completely off. Ukraine are finding gaps in between them, just as we said there. But Kyle Walker was alert to that one. To be fair, he's cleared it out. But again, it's back in Ukraine possession. It's
those little touches that are impressing me from Ukraine. It's like they do seem. I mean, obviously their work ethic that won them the day against Sweden. But these little touches just show how technical this side actually is.
Yeah, absolutely. And you got a coach like Shevchenko who was all about technicality as well.
It's not about speed now, was he?
No. He wasn't. He wasn't slow. He just wasn't rapid either.
Yeah.
He had a decent turn of pace. As we're all Yarmolenko, That's a it's okay pass. They're still in there. It's gonna be good
Ooh.
defending from Shaw. Volleyed and wide.
If that was on target, I think Jordan Pickford would have been very, very deep water.
Remember in the this is gonna be completely random, but remember because it's not random. There's a volley just now, but but remember in the Fresh Prince when let me finish. Let me finish. Remember in the Fresh Prince when Will made up Rafael de la Ghetto, and he made he made Jeffrey dress up as the so-called Rafael de la
Oh
Ghetto.
yeah.
And if I just want one volley, so I can be like cannon to them, cannon to the right of them, the volley and thunder. I just want to do it. I just want to do it.
Oh God.
Rafael de la Ghetto,
The poet laureate.
Legendary poet.
Exactly. Mason Mount doing his defensive duty. Luke Shaw. Nice one touch for Jadon Sancho. But his second touch was not up to par.
Ukraine still in position, but it is going to be a half-time soon.
Mm-hmm.
We're approaching the 45-minute mark.
You got water and you're talking about no refreshments, bro.
Look how much water I have.
That's a shame.
Yeah, there you go. I forgot I bought this and I'm going to check this like,
Long.
Yeah. There you go.
Ukraine on the attack. Out wide. England have everybody behind the ball, so it's going to be very hard for Ukraine to break him down. But they have been breaking down. They're breaking England down through the middle.
Yes, and that's very worrying because Rice and Phillips.
Yep, usually solid.
Yeah, usually so. So that means they're not patrolling that area.
Then again, there is probably that missing element of a sweeper to help them out defensively. That is a wonderful pass.
Beautiful pass. Oh, almost worked to Yarmolenko. That's beautiful from Ukraine, I must say. 3 minutes added on. Sancho,
wonderful feet
from Sancho.
Stays on his feet, then does that.
But he knows he was fouled. The free has been given away. That was good play from Sancho. Showed good feet. United fans definitely in their houses right now. They say, "Oh yeah, look at my boy Sancho. Hey, come on, yeah." Can't wait to see the Sancho over someone's tweets.
What number has he been given?
Number hasn't been given yet. I believe Cavani is still number 7. I don't know if they're going to wait the year because he is leaving at the end of the season anyway.
I would just completely wrap that from him right now. There is no point. Just give it to him. Just give it to Sancho.
No, I don't know if Edinson Cavani is a player that cares too much about whether he has number 7 or not. But regardless, if they're going to keep it the same, he might get like a 27 or something for now. I don't know.
Swap that number. He's Cavani ain't special. Yeah, you say that, but what happened in the Europa League final?
The defense happened.
Ole
Gunnar Solskjaer happened. Cavani scored.
Didn't win though, did you?
We both got done by good evening. So yeah, we both got done.
Did not win. Yeah, we got done dirty though.
Oh, Raheem Sterling. Good
wings.
Footwork and wins the corner. That is Yeah, exactly. It is a corner indeed. Linesman looked a bit unsure at first, but he hasn't indeed given it a corner. The replay will confirm if that is the right decision. Yes, it is. Yep. And England have the corner and rightfully so. Mikolenko concedes that corner.
Good member.
Thank you.
Oh!
Wow. After pointing to the corner flag, we've come back to the game and it's a goal kick. That is a very interesting decision. The wrong decision, but it's a decision nonetheless.
Get your questions in, peeps.
We will disappear for about 30 seconds.
I'll disappear. You can stay up here.
Okay. Right. Well, I'll straight through the comments, get your questions in, see how we're feeling about the game so far. England are playing well. Declan Rice. Wasn't the ball forward to Luke Shaw. Back to Declan Rice. Declan Rice finding Sancho in the middle. Sancho plays it back to Harry Maguire. England just trying to see the half out now. At this point, they are a couple of seconds away from the halftime whistle being blown. Maguire sees the ball from Stones. Maguire to the left to Shaw.
Wins a free kick. That was a bit petty. That might
unnecessary foul. If he gets a look off for that, he'll
be deserved.
Yeah, absolutely. He's telling him to get up. Yarmolenko's like, Yarmolenko has been in the He's been in the East End, so I'm sure he's calling Maguire wasting right now.
I don't know why he got that. Man, that was
it's
a stupid
It's a
foul.
foul. So keep your calm. Know your role. Shut your mouth.
Bringing out the Rock for Harry Maguire. Okay then.
Dum, 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 dum. I'm Milenko his best. You think I don't know what you're doing, fam?
Look at Chris Paul in the background.
Legend.
Oh,
To an extent.
good. Not even.
In the power household.
Okay.
And I think we're about to hit half time. Kyle Walker plays it long, and it's indeed a half time.
I shall get the drinks, but please do get your questions in,
We will
as
go through
Kojo
the comments
will
right now.
answer them.
Absolutely, why not? So, thank you for tuning in so far. For everyone that's been here so far, please like the content. Drop a comments as many as you can, and of course, if you're new here, please subscribe. We do bring commentary and other things on a quite regular basis, and the season will be starting soon after the Euros, so we will be bringing you that content also. So go through the comments now. France versus Switzerland. Deschamps played a 7 at the back. It was a madness. Honestly, it was one of the worst decisions I've seen him make. I understand that he had 2 left backs missing, in Digne and Lucas Hernandez, I believe, either through injury or suspension. Well, I believe it's going to be one or the other anyway. But to play Rabiot as a wing back, to go 3 at the back, knowing that Longley is definitely not good enough. Kimpembe is questionable. And the thing is, I'm going to say this right now. I don't know how people are going to feel about this, so you can say in the comments how you feel. Raphael Varane, for me, I've never really truly been convinced by him. I always say, and it's half joke sometimes, half serious, that he needs Sergio Ramos as a partner. He needs a leader beside him. I don't believe in Raphael Varane too much. I'm just going to put that out there. I think he's got the technical ability. He's got the physical ability to be an absolute monster centre back, but I don't think he reads the game too well. And I think that's part of the reason why Switzerland were also able to get back. They can blame Pogba all they want. They can do blame game with Benjamin Pavard as well, with Rabiot's mother as well. But quite frankly, quite simply, all of them got to look at themselves because what's his name? Lenglet was pathetic for the first Switzerland goal. Varane was nowhere to be found, marking his man for the second Switzerland goal. And Kimpembe went missing for the third goal. So, hey, how you doing? So, so that's that over there. Shaw to Sancho, the United connection. Indeed, Sancho is a new Manchester United player. He has joined Manchester United for £77.3 million. A steal, because they were going to pay 108 million last year. Oh, that's what Dortmund wanted anyway. So, it's good so far. I think England's best pivot is Shaw. That's the previous comment. Henderson, Phillips, or Bellingham. Bellingham is a good shout. Box-to-box player. 2 numbers, twice the sales. Absolutely. I ain't seen twinkle toes like that from Sancho since I was last. He said, I ain't seen twinkle toes like that from Sancho since I was last on a dance floor. That is interesting. Ole just
we'll soccer buddies join the camera feed.
If she's gonna call it soccer, then she can come on.
Come around, please. There we go.
This is actually good for Big Ron, because Big Ron, this is the person you've been talking to all this time.
This is the face of soccer.
You're the one that you call your soccer sister.
I look like a one cotton ball with my hair
long. All right then.
I don't look
Right, through the comments. Ole isn't like Jose to rip numbers off the back of shirts. Shout out Anthony Martial for his bitch fit over that. Would love to see it.
Bye.
Are England playing tiki-taka with the ball at the back? You tell me. They look very lost for ideas.
Tiki-taka, bro. I don't know. It's maybe Kakatiki.
Taka-tiki. How y'all feel? Oh, that's one of her people. How y'all feel? Shout Rashti Angel. How y'all feel about Sancho to Man United and the potential of Varane soon? Well, following on that, I'll put this comment up to answer your question. Varane would be a terrible partnership with Maguire. What do you think? And look at that to you.
Mistakes for days.
Look at that. I completely agree. I said it just before Kill came up that I've not been convinced about Varane as a defender for a long time. The one person I always praised in that partnership was Ramos. And all banter aside, with all the things I do with the cerebral stuff and Triple H stuff, he's obviously the better of the two of them. Of course, he's been around longer, he's a leader, all that stuff. But at the end of the day,
He was around when defender was actually defending.
Precisely. And when Varane is in that back line without basically without a leader beside him, he's very shaken. I said it in that Switzerland game. Him and Pavard can do blame game on Pogba. Rabiot's mother can do blame game on Pogba and Mbappe. But firstly, Deschamps rattled because he lost 2 left backs, went to a back 5 and put Rabiot at wing back. That's Deschamps' fault. The first goal that Switzerland scored, Lenglet ducked around like a... I was about to say something.
Yeah, don't.
But he was pathetic for that one. That's his fault. Varane was nowhere to be found marking his man for the second goal of Switzerland's. That's his fault. Kimpembe, after the lost possession, ran to left back and then ran back and then slid ridiculously. Was left on the ground.
Hilarious.
Absolutely left on the ground and then they scored. That's his fault. That's 3 of your centre backs. Pavard had a nightmare conceding that penalty in the first place. And Rabiot was nowhere to be found on that wing side position anyway. So you can say Pogba all you want, but them man were not convincing. And if Varane is going to be a United side and bring it to Man United, let's just keep Lindelof in defence.
Well then, fair enough. Lindelof.
I said it.
Bro, I don't know about that one.
Had a better tournament than Varane.
Okay, cool, fair enough. Yeah, but still,
I said it.
It's a bit shaky, that one. I'm
Easy
afraid.
lads, bursting out the rosé wine.
It's Vimto, man. It's
Vimto. Typical Gooner drink along with a prawn sandwich. I'm not a Gooner. He is.
I am, but I never had a prawn sandwich. Never will. I think that tastes disgusting.
No, it's quite nice.
Is it?
Yeah, it's quite nice. Soccer sister, hello. She's gone
She's
now,
bounced,
but I will give her that hello for you. Kojo, I see you and Darren T together today. Need you for protection. Leave Darren T alone. Every week, you're coming for our bro. Leave him alone.
Send for him. He deserves it, man.
He's a Spurs guy.
Absolutely.
Firstly, Rabiot is basic, easy replace. Yeah, trust me. Ask Andre Pirlo about that. He suffered.
I don't understand why his mum would say something like that, because he's got like at least 3 centre midfielders coming up right behind him in the Camavinga. I say Ndombele is there, and there's another guy. Okay, 2. I forgot about the other one. But there were loads of options for France right now in terms of a place that replaces him in his position. I'd even bring back Blaise Matuidi, to be fair.
Oh yeah.
Rabiot is not the guy. There's a degree I understand. That's his mom. Of course she's gonna back him. But sometimes know your place, man. Yadri and Rabiot.
Yeah, it's true. This is a throwback. Hey, well, it's not a throwback for me because my boy, I see my light a lot. But for people that don't know, this is a Saint Bond special. This is Jamie.
No.
It's Jamie Bonsu, my brother.
But Jamie, I would not.
Listen, Jamie, I know we didn't beat you last season, which is true. But listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now, yeah. If we beat you, I'm coming to your house.
It's not even that deep. It's like, man, we're letting midfielders go for 10 million that could have been 30 million or at least worth 50 million. Defenders that are going to be world class go on loan once again to Marseille 3 out of 5 years. Stop singing that song, brother. I hate Arsenal so much right now, but we're not talking about Arsenal. We're talking about England.
Yeah, we are talking about England. Easy, Kojo. It's not like France have a history of capitulating. Well, damn. Well, damn.
I guess, but that's kind of unfair, especially considering that this team. I mean, if you look at it, the team that Vieira, Zidane were on, the one that won the World Cup and the European Championship back to back, or was it Euros? I don't know. No, it was World Cup, European. Yeah, World Cup and European Championship. They obviously went missing in 2002. I think they went out in the group stage.
They did. Senegal dealt with them.
Exactly, but to be fair, this France side is very, very talented.
It is.
And it's I don't think it came down to capitulation. I think it just came down to a whole bunch of backroom politics. Mbappe not playing as well as he could have. I think a lot of he scored that goal in the opener where Paul Pogba played a wonderful pass to him, but that was given offside. But he had by all accounts, he had a horrible tournament.
Absolutely.
Left backs, going out injured is not a plus. But then again, maybe if you take Tio Hernandez, is it Tio Hernandez play for AC Milan?
Yeah, he
If
does.
you took him, maybe they wouldn't have a left back problem. Because I don't know why Digne went, to be honest with you.
I think I understand why Dino went, but Lucas Hernandez is more of a centre back than a left back.
True.
So that's the one that baffled me. France needed Nzonzi. That is a one hell of a throwback. I remember Nzonzi from his Blackburn and Stoke days, very underrated. What did you think of Nzonzi in the Premier League?
I got ice. Hold on.
He's got ice in his mouth. I didn't really rate him too highly, but maybe I don't know. Maybe I didn't see. Rabiot's mum was his. Go on.
I don't know. I think he's blossomed going outside of the Premier League and going to Spain. He's blossomed. He's allowed his strength and his height to get the better of those technical players.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, Trent Alexander-Arnold's on the team. What? He's got to be pissed.
Yeah, the injury situation.
Does he? Yeah, I imagine he gets. No, he doesn't, because he didn't even go, did he?
No, once if you're not in the squad completely, then just forget about it. Rabiot's mum was his agent. He sacked her after his move to Barcelona from PSG fell through. I think you should tell her to not come to games either.
Wait. Was that recent?
I think so. Yeah.
Mad.
Oh yeah, because he went from PSG to Juventus, didn't he? Yeah.
Oh shoot! Yeah.
So it is recent. So yeah, tell her to stay at home as well, bro. Anyway, where were we? United ain't beat Arsenal for 3 years. How embarrassing! Trust me, listen, I don't. When United versus Arsenal, I don't talk too much because I'm like, listen, I know the story. I know how it's gonna happen. So there's no point in talking too tough.
Arsenal ain't done anything, no. So let's not.
France should have played Zuma instead of Kimpembe. He has more to his game.
Yeah, I don't rate Kurt Zuma that much, but then again, I don't rate Kimpembe either. So I don't know about that one. I think both of them have a lot of mistakes, and obviously Zuma adds a lot in terms of strength, in terms of back aerial ability.
Yeah, his physical presence.
Presence in the box is always a benefit, but I don't know. I just don't rate him that much. I think France have a better centre backs. Maybe if they take William Saliba, right?
Maybe. Arteta.
I hate that man so much.
He said, "Kel with laughing faces might be either with the eyes or what you were saying about Arsenal earlier." Sorry, the rose wines was a dig at Kel the Gooner. France capitulation joke referencing World War I. That's why I said on my days. I was thinking, wait, I didn't even realize. Talking about war, and I thought, we brought football time. Maybe talking about football. Let me not. I'm glad I got that one. Okay. Second, how has his Asbo mum? Wow. Got the energy and vim to talk so recklessly after getting sacked by her flesh and blood. Wow. She birthed from her loins. From arrogance to Mama and Papa Pogba. Yeah, I hear that.
Not just the Pogba, it's Mbappe's as well.
Mbappe's as well.
And that was in front of people. We knew, we don't know what she said, but to be that brave, come on, man.
Considering how your boy performed, is very, very justy. Trent's dreads look like they're going through puberty. Jesus Christ, big run.
God's sake, man.
I can't lie to you, B1, you're one of my favorite guys ever, man. I can't lie to you. I'm a Chelsea fan, and Zuma is a good defender, just isn't good with his feet.
Mate, it might be because you're a Chelsea fan. That you're saying that. Who did he played for?
Everton on loan.
Everton, and he wasn't that great. I think you got much better defenders available to you at Chelsea. I mean, he went on that run where he scored a whole bunch of goals at Chelsea.
Lots of headers, yeah.
And I think that kind of overshadows his mistakes at the back, because I don't think Chelsea were that solid under Frank Lampard. It worked better when Tuchel came in, obviously.
Absolutely.
But Thiago Silva is a very key component to that defense.
Zuma was Everton's player of the year. He was. No, I guarantee that's true. That's true. Except at Everton, I don't think that's really too hard to get right now.
No, or even back then.
Yeah, for me anyway. So, but no. The only thing about Zuma, and I like.
He's young though. He's young.
Nah, he's 25 now. 24, 25 maybe.
Yeah, and they've also got Malang Sarr there as well.
Malang Sarr's another one. No, what? And I hope I don't say your name wrong. I'm going to say Iklas. Had said, about Zuma isn't good with his feet. I think that's one thing that people try to put on his case and try and take away from him. Listen, For me, I'll say all day, every day. Your first job as a defender is to defend. Not being good with your feet doesn't bother me. You can develop that. You can learn that. You can learn how to, even if you're just limited, you can learn how to maximize what you're good at, and that can make you good on the ball.
You can also lose it. Look at the ball.
Exactly. So I just think if Zuma is going to improve on his tackling and his marking, his aerial presence is quite good, as Kelwa alluded to. His physical presence is there. They've got one good defender there. Chelsea sold their best defender after Thiago Silva, Tomori. Listen, for Tomori to have that loan at AC Milan where he absolutely killed it, and for Chelsea to just let him, even to put in that clause on the loan in the first place, for me was just silly. So they've just lost one.
That clause was foolish. It was just when Finn came through Tuchel, right?
Yes.
That they sold him.
Yes,
I think the deal might have been done before,
way beforehand.
Yeah. Plus they had that clause in it, so I think it couldn't really do anything. But the game is back on as John Stones plays the ball forward.
I'll just run through these quickly. Zuma has also had a big injury and went out for a year. That is true. So maybe he's just a bit on the come up. Can't believe Upamecano never made it to the French squad. Listen, Upamecano, if I speak, I'm in big trouble.
Kunde as well.
Kunde again. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. If he wants to go Spurs, please let him go.
Kunde?
He's
going.
No, he's not going anywhere yet. Spurs are going for
Liverpool.
Nah. That's Konate.
Konate, sorry.
Yeah, that's Konate.
Yeah.
Sancho looking.
Oh, wait, Kunde at Sevilla, right?
Yeah, Kunde's at Sevilla. Yeah,
bro, you need to. I rate him.
You rate him?
Yeah.
Well, apparently Spurs won him. When Spurs want to play, I don't ever be convinced. Sancho looked very. Well, he's added sharp at the bottom there. So back end of the first half. Yeah, he's growing into the game. Zuma is so fast for a big guy like him. No, he's very quick. He's athletic. He's very athletic. England score already. Harry Maguire. Oh my goodness. I'm going to say this right now. Was it D-Man? D-Man said today that Harry Kane and Harry Maguire are going to score.
Did he?
He did.
Well, there you go. We didn't even clock it because we were talking about the comments.
We were talking about the comments.
We will, once they show the replay, we will. You'll have.
England, nah. Can I just say? Oh wow, she looks fed up.
She deserves 27k.
She looks absolutely fed up, done with it. Well, Harry Kane excellent.
Free kick. Didn't deserve that free kick, to be fair. Ball in from Luke Shaw.
He's onside. He's onside. Good header.
Oh, wonderful header.
2-0. Very good goal.
That was put on a plate for his Manchester United teammate
I can really see my phone vibrating for the Man United tweet.
You're getting a call from the intercom, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
He knew the moment that ball came right. Yeah, that's mine. That's a wonderful header from Harry Maguire. 2-0 up. I'm pretty sure the game must be done and dusted. Obviously, from this position, Ukraine, there is a chance. This Euros is completely unpredictable.
And I must say that Harry, my captain, I must say, another quick start by England.
Another quick start
to the half.
Yeah,
this is very good.
It's what it's obviously. I think it's definitely what England wanted.
Absolutely, and I think right now they have to go and try and get another one. I know they can
to finish it off.
Yeah, just cut the game off, man.
Yeah. Ball goes out wide. Tries to gut in, but that was
Declan Noble with the clearance.
Declan Noble indeed.
I mean, the throw wasn't from there, so if thank you. There you go. England captain?
Dirty Harry. And if you don't think I don't see that comment from you love football, hate KSC. I'd rather have. I don't want Ben White either.
I agree.
I don't want Ben White. So that means nothing to me. It means nothing to me.
Nothing. Are you a gooner, by the way? Yeah, he loves football, hate KSC. That's Stan Kroenke's thing, isn't it? Yeah, so he's a gooner. That's probably why he's saying that. Yeah, that's understandable. Because Tomori is definitely the better defender. And when the god of defending, Paolo Maldini, comes out and says, "Listen, you're a G." Oh, sorry, I missed this comment. You've brought it back again. Sorry, Nicholas. Who's bigger? Who's a bigger club, Arsenal or Chelsea?
Chelsea are easily the bigger club. Two Champions Leagues, man. It's not close.
That Champions League, the first one when it came, that's when that step up. Because obviously, yes, they had won the titles, but Arsenal still had the titles, and their legacy was still there in terms of your Henry's. It wasn't that they won what? Well, unbeaten in 2004, then Chelsea won it 2 years in a row
Mhm.
after, and then Man United did it 3 years, and then Chelsea and United got swapped before City came in. Arsenal was still around and about at the end of the day at that time. But when Chelsea won that Champions League and Arsenal started to go on more of a decline, then the step over took. It's not a thing of. It's not like the what's it called debate. No, I say debate. It's not really a debate. I need to get my charger because this thing was gonna die soon.
Oh shoot!
Sorry, you got the mic.
I've got 2 mics now. I don't know what he's going to say, but I'm just going to speak into this one. Yeah, no problem.
All right, this should get in there. Beautiful.
We have juice.
There you go. It's not like how, because Spurs have finished above Arsenal a couple of years now. People saying, they bigger side. No, that's finishing above doesn't equal suddenly bigger. You have to get accolade upon accolade upon accolade.
Saying that whilst Mason Mount was Luke Shaw.
Harry Kane! Where's the celebration? Do it. The little jump.
And match.
And with
England.
that, somehow I just got cramp.
How?
I don't know. Let me just stretch my leg right there. There we go. England are going through all day now. This is it. Harry Kane. We said it. He got his first goal against Germany. That's all he needed. And now, Harry Kane is confident.
Golden boot soon come.
Could be
2 goals away from 3 goals, I think.
Yeah,
6,
no, Ronaldo,
5.
Schick and Ronaldo, I think, are the top goal scorers.
Yeah, both on 5. So yeah, Harry Kane with 3
through the legs.
And it's not like it from during the World Cup where we stat pad. All his goals are coming in games where he's been very important for England.
Absolutely.
Not from the penalty spot as well.
England.
From open play. Wonderful, wonderful time to start opening your tally.
Yeah, absolutely. England. Oh,
she deserves £27,000.
she is destroyed. England are 3-0 up. Ukraine has seen this game flash before their eyes.
Yeah,
they've had a good tournament, man. But
I mean, I mean, there are a lot of minutes left. It does seem inevitable that England will go through, but you never know in this tournament. But they have, for a small side like Ukraine, to get this far to a quarterfinal of a major tournament. It's a wonderful achievement.
He says, "My captain," and this is in relation to Harry Maguire. You're saying my captain until he gets Rooney by someone small and nimble. Harry Maguire for England is like Virgil van Dijk.
Relax.
Shaw with another assist. Yeah, he is another assist.
Oh yeah.
Thankful Southgate is picking him, not Trippier on the. Oh yeah, he put Trippier on the left side in the first game.
Right? Yeah.
I don't know what that was about, but anyway, England are 3-0 up. They are comfortable. They deserve this lead. They started the second half like a house on fire, and that complacency that I mentioned in the first half about when they take the foot off the gas. I asked about them getting an immediate second goal.
Boom, just like that.
There you go. And Harry Kane is on a hat trick. And if Harry Kane continues in this form, Golden Boot might be near again. What's that in a row? Euros and World Cup. Or World Cup and Euros in respective order anyway. Ukrainians are on the ball right now trying to make something happen.
Let's get this comment up. The Southgate Revolution rolls on. Not his big fan, but yeah, to be yes.
No, you're right. You're right.
You do have to give him some respect. It is simple that they've now went back-to-back semi-finals.
Yeah.
In major tournaments. I don't think that's ever been done in terms of English history. Maybe going back to maybe the 60s. I'm not sure, but it's a wonderful achievement. He doesn't play the best football, obviously, but hey, it's been successful. You can't disagree with that.
Well, I come from the camp of don't care about attacking or defensive. It's winning football that matters to me.
As my dad says, didn't know that Shaw could deliver ball like that.
Neither did I. But he's pulling a sixpence and they're enjoying the benefits. One from a free kick and one for a little cross. And next comment.
She deserves £27,000.
You're gonna say this to the whole team.
Every time I see a woman cry, I'm gonna say that they deserve £27,000.
And what's the other comment? Low cramp coach for getting the halftime orange slices.
He did. To be fair,
they are underrated. They are magic. They're magic. They're magic. Little story: when I used to work at West Acton School, we had a little football game for the PE teachers and other staff against other schools. Had a little power league place rented out, and we got to the semi-final, and I scored 1 goal. And then my leg just said, "Yeah, you're done here."
Your legs are finished, to be fair.
And then I took the oranges, and listen, I was sprinting.
Oh, nice.
I was back in action.
Fair enough.
So maybe oranges is all I need.
Maybe
you be
in this England team if you ate enough oranges, bro.
Imagine. I did used to play football one time.
Would you
I used to be
Ghana
good.
or England?
Oh, Ghana, man.
Okay.
Winning games and chopping yam after. You know what I'm saying?
Declan Rice, bit more energetic this half as well. Maybe they did have the orange slices.
Maybe they did.
Mhm.
Maybe they did.
I think it comes in bottles of Lucozade nowadays anyway.
It does. I also found out what the magic spray is.
Cocaine, bro.
Deep heat.
Side gate with the wheels are rolling. They're turning pretty nicely, man.
Can't lie. This ain't no Ole flex, bro. You might have to give him the Southgate. Put his name on. You know what I'm saying? Banana.
You need to chill with that comment, bro. You need to chill with that comment. Absolutely not.
So now you want him and Darren T on your case, yeah?
Oh my
Hey,
God, man.
boss like Endo, you're a troublemaker, man.
That's not the first time I've been called Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. To be fair,
Who was it that did it the first time?
Joshua Clement in school, bro. But that was back when he looked like a Ninja Turtle as well. So that wasn't fun. That was not fun at all.
Oh, you said you look like a Ninja Turtle.
Oh my God.
Oh wow.
Jeez.
Wow. Anyway, England take the ball back into possession. Sancho wants the ball.
It is very comfortable.
Plays it back
right now.
very
Wonderful pass over the
comfortable.
top. Raheem Sterling keeps it on, but it's back in Ukraine's possession.
What's that? That drop of vitamin C gave man energy. I said, Ninja Turtle, you're valley.
Bro, he did look like a Ninja Turtle. You can't tell me he didn't look like Raphael, bro.
Hey, that needs to be stopped. Oh my days. Oh wow.
Oxy, it's Donatello. Oh my days. Henderson's coming on.
I don't know if this is even a defensive change.
No, I don't think it's a defensive change. I think Rice might be. He's on a yellow card, isn't he? So smart from
giving that applause.
Smart from Southgate there.
Looking to the crowd, looking for Mark Noble, looking for Tony Cottee, looking for all the West Ham legends, doing them proud.
Long.
We're referring to Chester Kerry's a West Ham legend.
We're referring to chill, bro. He was there for 5 minutes. He spent more time at Leeds.
I mean, I don't know if you want me to be upset with this comment because it's just a lie. But it is what it is.
Like he's holding in piss.
Yeah, nah.
Low.
No.
Endo, man. Come on now.
No.
You're moving mad.
Does have a surname as his first name. Oh, wow. Okay.
Wait, what?
Because of Tim Cahill.
Big man. I was born before Tim K was a footballer. Relax, please. And it's 1 L. Talk about 2 L's.
1 L. Marie in the comments saying hello to Mr. Ron.
Soccer buddies.
Let's not even call them that. That's not. That word is a violation.
Low.
Okay, England back in control. Shaw taking his time. England in cruise control right now. It's 3-0. They're living it up right now. There's man them walking through Oxford Street saying they're coming home.
There's man all over the place.
Walking
does say it's coming home.
Barking Road. You know,
it does look like
Road.
It will be England versus Denmark. To be honest with you, as
Well,
a semi-final. Actually, we'll talk about those after the match.
Absolutely.
Not to be disrespectful to Ukraine, who once again they've had a wonderful tournament.
They have.
Nobody expected them to beat Sweden.
Them Switzerland as the two that have recently gone out, they can stand up to and say, yeah, you know what, we did ourselves proud. That is
Wonderful pass to Mason Mount.
That is a beautiful pass. Khalifa Kane almost. I think a lot of people will be like, you should have done L1 and triangle. If you don't get the reference, it is what it is.
Or L1 and Y.
For the people that Xbox.
We don't respect those people.
We don't talk about them people no more. I was once there.
Everybody was once there. Then the PlayStation came back.
And then we ran away and never came back.
Sancho.
Well, that's beautiful.
Wonderful play. Harry Kane.
Play a bit too late. Played a bit too late.
Poor pass. I think if he could have played it into the box and found Sterling there.
Yeah. To be fair, in that passes to Henderson should have played it 2 seconds earlier because then Henderson was in offside position. I think that's why he's a bit frustrated at the moment.
I mean, it's a great time. It's a decent amount of minutes for Henderson, so he's going to get his fitness back up, which is only benefits England.
Oh yeah, but I don't think he even gets a starting place in this team right now.
No, I don't think he does. I know, but if it comes down to him having to come on, you want him to be match ready.
Jadon
Sancho
tries to do some footwork. It's stopped, and it's gone out for an England throw-in. Kojo shut down that idiot on Twitter talking about black pundits on ITV. Right. As for that idiot,
what?
So there's a full on and surprise, he's part of the Man United fan base. Came out and said, there's 3 black pundits on ITV in relation to Ian Wright, Ashley Cole, and Eni Aluko. 3 accomplished is even understatement. Players. One is second top goal scorer for a huge club in Arsenal. Ashley Cole is the greatest left. You're welcome. Ashley Cole is the greatest left back in English history and Premier League history,
maybe even world.
And yeah, probably world history, Chelsea history. I'll go that far. And then Eni Aluko. And then, well, again, I'd have to even delve into that.
If only she wasn't a Tory, eh?
That's the only detriment to her. Other than that, if you want to talk about football and you want to talk about people that done it in this country, you're putting her right at the top of that list. So they are the pundits, and this guy's saying in his words, you know what? I'm gonna find the tweet. I'm gonna embarrass him. He deserves it. He deserves it. And that's it. It has to be a one and all of it because I was very pissed off by that comment. I'm not gonna lie to you. And my quote to you was, "Man, shut up." So here we go. 3 black pundits on TV football just now. Just wow. Don't go there. Robbie Earl is one of my faves. It's just the Brit TV lot are ramming everything that colour.
Oh, wow.
Down our throats the last year or so.
Christ, man.
So the Edge 58, suck him up.
There you go. That's from both of us.
And I mean that with my chest. Everyone here knows that suck your mum is not a light insult. So I mean that with my heart.
Definitely not.
And because Robbie Earl is one of your favorites. So yeah, you got black friends, eh? Yeah, that
Robbie Earl.
He used to play for Chelsea back in the day. He's more doing punditry in America for is it NBC SN? Cool. Is that what they called? Yeah. So yeah, he was a good player as well, to be fair to him. Harry Kane! Oh, what a save! And he's doubt Harry Kane at your peril.
Big Ron, come on now.
Big Ron, what are you talking about? Actually,
Big Ron, come on now.
I am on a rampage. When people talk trash like that, I come for next. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Actually, Cole, all you had to do was pass it to Henry at Arsenal, and at Chelsea, pass it to Robin Duff. Winterburn was a better left back, so was Owen. I don't know. I don't know. She's a Tory. What is a Tory? Trust me, it's nothing you want to get involved in. And I got a black friend, classic. Trust me, exactly.
We keep missing
Jordan Henderson. It's 4. England are trashing them.
We're not doing our best on commentary today. We're missing.
It's a vibe.
We're missing all
it's a vibe.
Man. The Vimto's
I'm drinking my Vimto Rosé Classic, as Finn Man called it. You know,
Jordan Henderson, wonderful goal.
The passion in that celebration.
Actually, yeah, there was Vim in that one, man.
Vim, you know when you go full red, yeah, like he's Sunderland red, yeah. He felt that with all his chest. I've come back. I'm finally here.
They deserve to pay £27,000 to anybody that's crying.
Don't ask it. Oh, what a run! What a header! Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I must say.
Yarmolenko went to sleep.
Trash defending, by the way.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I think it's a case of their heads are completely down now.
Yeah, it's done for them.
The game's finished.
It's done for them. But that is excellent. That's an excellent header from Jordan Henderson. England are most definitely through now. Most definitely through. What's that Endo saying? My captain. That's your captain indeed. Indeed. Until he gets benched by Thiago, but it is what it is. Are we sure we are watching England? We never do this in tournament football.
Oh man.
That is true.
And I think this is the right decision from Southgate. I think
Bellingham is coming on.
You need to get as many players on.
Absolutely.
as possible.
Why not?
No need to take any risk. Trippier as well is coming on.
Trippier's coming on for Luke Shaw, despite the fact that Ben Chilwell's there, but it is what it is.
Ben Chilwell get there any minutes, bro.
But he's good, man. He's a
No,
left back.
I'm not saying he isn't, but
Mm.
I think he wants Kieran Trippier. I think Trippier will be coming on. I think he will go back to 5 at the back.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful. They're playing second half. They're definitely playing some wonderful football, but it's simply a case of being maybe pragmatic, but maybe some sense.
So let me just get this straight right now. Let's get this up here. England had made one sub earlier with Declan Rice. Luke Shaw has now come off for Kieran Trippier. Raheem Sterling is off for Marcus Rashford. And
no
Jude
point
Bellingham is on for, who did he come on for? Calvin Phillips.
Yeah.
So, just for anyone that makes excuses for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in the Europa League final, it's 64 minutes in. They're 4-0 up. Yeah, he's made 4 subs. But when they need to win the game, he wait till the 99th minute.
Yeah. Happens, doesn't it, man?
Anyway,
And we're seeing a future star come on right now.
I think this is actually very good as well because England have a chance. Now they've got a lot more attacking threats on as well. They've made some like changes, yes, but Bellingham for Calvin Phillips is not a defensive change by any means. It's definitely attacking. So that's an interesting change. Interesting to see what they can do now. Get more goals. See what happens. Kojo, you nuts. It was banter, my bro. Don't worry. I think you're still waiting for Naby Keita to do a thing, though. That is what it is. His captain will be against by Curtis Jones.
Ooh. Don't know about that one, Chief.
Yeah. Kofi says, yay. Yes, that's my nephew.
There you go.
From my brother Charles saying that my nephew Kofi says, yay, that's right. England are through. They're doing the thing, but don't celebrate too much because it was a Liverpool captain that scored it. Generational talent.
You're disgraceful. They're meant to be Arsenal fans, those two.
Are you calling Curtis Jones a generational talent?
Oh,
I have an issue with that term, by the way. And
yeah, there's so many.
I don't think
it's thrown around far too
but
easily.
for me, I don't think you can call someone a generational talent until the end of their career if they have fulfilled the promise that you thought they had in the first place. I won't give it to someone right now who is young getting there. That's me personally. That's my definition. You don't even watch Liverpool, mate. That's definitely a lie. And Endo, Fred is keeping Fabinho at this team. Let's not talk about Fred, please. No, don't do this, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't
Just ruining the vibes.
don't do it. Don't do it, man. Don't do it.
Hey, Fred's had a wonderful tournament. You can't deny that. It's just when he comes back to Manchester. It's the weather. It's got to be the weather. Sunshine players, man. Mario
Maybe.
Sunshine players.
Or maybe threats from the favela.
That was far too deep, that one.
Yeah, far too deep. Maguire heads it. Well, why that's it? The sport was going anyway. England 4-0 up, comfortable in the quarterfinal, semi-final against Denmark. What are you saying for that?
I'd say we wait till the end to discuss that.
Okay,
Those
fair.
Because we can also discuss Spain and Italy.
Espanol versus Italia.
Both teams. Nobody expected them to go that far as well, but here they are.
In Usman's show that we did, I got Italy right as my team, didn't I?
Yeah, you did, yeah. Low.
I did say.
I said North Macedonia. All I care about is Goran Pandev scoring. I don't care.
And he did.
I don't care.
He
man.
delivered. So that's what it is. Not my words, is what I hear. Generational. Big Ron, look at how many top players don't start for the international teams. You flopped. Mbappe and Haaland are not even generational. Also, well, with my definition, I agree. But what do you think of that?
They are.
Yeah?
They are. Yeah.
Okay, KL believes they are.
Yeah, you can't deny that.
For
they're supreme talent.
For me, this talent is supreme, but for me, for my definition, I want them to continue it throughout.
No, I understand where your definition is coming from, definitely, but they are. I can understand where the hype is coming from.
Oh,
because they've backed it up. I mean, Mbappe is like 2 tournaments away from completing football. As a player.
All right, Kojo, how many of Liverpool's 38 league games did you watch last season? Well, considering that Sky Sports and BT were showing Liverpool pretty much every week, I watched about 30 of them minimum.
But like match of the days there, highlights are there, so we've seen all the
Champions League. I'm one of those people that on Twitter you would call a football hipster, the one that watches every game as much as he can. The one that when it was
more football fanatic, to be fair.
Yeah, exactly. The one that was at university. When he was at university, he was watching the Brazilian league at 2 a.m. because he couldn't sleep.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I was one of those guys.
That's that guy.
I'm a fan of football. I'm a Man United fan, yes, but I'm a fan of football more than anything. Just like me and my brothers are.
You can call it football.
Football, you know. And no, look, Liverpool. We can talk about Liverpool another time. So when we do a Liverpool show, if you want to come on or you want to be in the comments for that one, we'll talk about Liverpool. I'm not unfair with Liverpool. I just say as I feel.
You're not unfair.
Okay, I am sometimes, but no, I will be as honest as I can with Liverpool. To be honest,
Mason Mount,
Rashford.
Rashford.
Who I'm very happy has had a lot of rest in this
wonderful
tournament.
touch.
Ooh, Mason Mount dispossessed very well. I'm happy that Rashford's had a lot of rest in this tournament. To be fair, he's been carrying injuries all season.
He's been playing so much football, man.
Yeah, so it's good that he's been here.
Also, his back's held out as well.
Cole, do you know your stuff? Then big up. Do you respect Liverpool as a club? Listen,
How can you not?
As Kel just said, how can you not? That's as simple as it gets. Man United and Liverpool are the biggest clubs in the country. And Liverpool, even through their toughest years with your Kyrgios and all that, you're still.
Now you're mocking it, bro.
No. But what I was gonna say is, even with those times, you're still getting your names in. You're still managing your Suarez's. You still managing your.
That is why Jordan Pickford needs to stay in his box. Because what the hell was that?
And that kind of signals how big of a club you are. That even through your toughest moments, you still manage to sign a lot of these stars. And you've been on about and now you've come back to becoming a title challenging, such title winning team. So
people are fast and loose with terms.
Anyone remember a player called John Guidetti? Man City, wasn't he? Yeah. Goodness.
Yeah.
Probably not, but he was described as in those terms a few years ago. That's why. I mean, that's not why I chose that term, because when I saw it, generational, the first thing I did was, I'm not gonna lie, I ran to Google. I didn't really understand where people are coming from, so I wrote generational talent, define generational talent in football, and look, that my understanding of it is what I found online, because that made sense to me. So when people say now it's a generational talent, for me, sometimes it's like, let's take our time, because there has been times where there's been youngsters that have blown on the scene, and then out of nowhere, they've disappeared. Anyone remember Freddie Adu?
Yeah, but I want to say he was a generational talent. There's an element of what you see. When you see somebody like Haaland or the last generational talent in England, probably Wayne
Rooney, yeah, probably, yeah.
Like, from the moment they touch the ball that they're going to be something special.
Yeah.
And in the case of Mbappe and Haaland, from the moment they touch the ball,
you knew
they're special.
Yeah,
you can't deny it. Haaland is one of the best finishers. I think
he's a killer
in world football ever.
He's a killer
ever in world football. I've never seen someone hit the ball like that.
He's a killer.
Maybe Van Nistelrooy, and probably Shearer as well.
Yeah, we've had some clean finishes.
We've had some clean finishes, and
he's a killer.
He's 21 and he's doing and he's scoring goals like that.
And he's not scared to shoot from any angle.
He's scoring for a Dortmund side that aren't exactly great either. There you go. And obviously, the talk is that he will be going to Chelsea this summer.
No big club has had as much pain as we had to go through. We were worse than Arsenal are now. What do you make of that? Liverpool, when their years of pain, were they worse than your current years of pain?
No, wait, sorry. No big club has had as much pain as we have. Yeah, because you had some. I know. I agree with that. You had some horrible. Smart from England to take Harry Kane off.
Yeah, why not?
Yep, deserves
great performance. I must say,
standing ovation.
Must say, is that Dominic Calvert-Lewin permits to come on?
Is he on the bench? Sure.
I think he is. Wasn't included on the bench in the last game against Germany, but he is coming on now. England substitution coming off number 9, Harry Kane coming on number 18, Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
4-3-2. There you go. That's all that matters. That's very good stats.
Brilliant.
But back to the point. Yeah, I agree with that. You had some dross. I'm not saying that Arsenal don't have any dross, but we have some fantastic players at Arsenal's disposal, and we're just not utilizing them well. But once again, not here to talk about Arsenal right now because fuck that team.
Yeah. I think Ronaldo and Messi coming through at the same time as Spurs fans, those two are outliers. We'll probably never see players ascend to their level. What I'll say about them is, I mean, their numbers are astronomical, but there's been years in the past where like your R9, even Luca Toni had a 40-goal season. So the big numbers they're not new. But what I will say is, yes, I do agree. What has happened with them is the the expectation on players now has become completely and utterly ridiculous. You know, the young guys, now that Mbappe is popping at 18, why isn't another young guy doing the same or that kind of stuff? It's just not fair. You don't give people chances. So if they have a fantastic first game, suddenly you expect them to do the second and third. Yeah. And if they don't do in the second or third game, it's like, until he's overrated. Players need time to grow.
It's obviously with the introduction of social media, it's very quick now. And the over-reliance on stats.
Absolutely.
It's very, very quick now to judge a player based off of one or two bad games. And it's something that needs to stop, man. But it won't stop because the agendas will always run on football Twitter. That's the thing that's going to get you the likes,
absolutely,
and the responses. But you just have to with these kids, and they're still kids at this stage.
Yeah,
even they are 22, 21, but they are far from their prime. And I think once they reach their prime, we are in for a shock of what they're going to be able to do.
Absolutely. Mbappe over Haaland is the comment here. Endo, you ever see Arsenal in the George Graham days? They were dark days for football. I miss the days of Wenger, Ferguson, and Benitez, Mourinho rivalries. Now we've got teams like Leicester and West Ham in the top 6. I actually don't mind those guys being in the top 6. It's good, but for me, I don't even acknowledge top 6. For me, it's top 4 and all day, every day, man. Don't put Europa League teams in the same bracket as Champions League teams. Don't make sense. Kojo, great point about expectations. No, that's how I see it. You know, when I coach young guys, I try and tell them. I say, yes, you can use these guys as your models, but don't look at yourself and think like if you don't do what they can do, you're not good enough. That's not how football works. You will find out as you get older what your best qualities are as a footballer, as much as you maybe want to think you can do more at some situations. If you're limited at something, that's fine. Players like Welbeck, who was rejected by Man City and then picked up by Man United, if he had given up after the Man City rejection, that would have been a problem for him. You know, so, you know, just give these guys a bit of time, let them grow, and then we can see what they are. If they're the finished product, great. If they're not, is what it is. Not everybody makes it like that. That's the be-one end of it, you know.
And now, Abdi, I feel like you need to be ashamed of yourself.
What do you say, McTominay,
Camavinga, Bruno, Sancho, and Greenwood, and Daniel James. There are 2 names in there that outliers.
Either Abdi is not a Man United fan because
he's not.
McTominay and James.
Yeah.
Daniel James. Daniel.
You didn't even mention Pogba,
brother. I hope I can't lie to you. I hope you're talking about Lauren James because, bro, that other fella, I don't know you're talking about. Yeah, United fans aren't serious, brother. Abdi, you're my G. I love you for coming to our comments every time, but I hope you're talking about Lauren James and not that other fella. I'm begging of you, please don't do this to us. I'm hoping, please. And you're laughing. Listen, I'm deadly serious.
that comment through people, man. How are you talking about McTominay and Daniel James, man? Come on now.
Daniel James. Jesus is the Lord. Anyway, we've hardly commented on the England game apart from the goals. Was that Jordan Pickford? Jesus, oh my God. Oh Jesus no.
Is Lord, Jordan Pickford.
Oh no. Oh,
can he have a kicker from open play? I don't think it's possible, but please.
It's needed because this is horrific.
That was awful, just awful, man.
What I will say about Pickford, which I learned today, I'll say allegedly, but I learned today. Apparently, he went to a therapist to talk about sort of like his apparent anger issues and all that kind of stuff. Because obviously he was talking the big game and all that kind of stuff. Apparently, it's helped him calm down, mellow. I think you've seen it for England. I was told today that you see 2 different goalkeepers for England and for Everton. The Everton one is a lot more
animated,
maybe a bit more overconfident, maybe all that stuff. Whereas the England was a lot more humble, is a lot more focused.
Well, he knows his position in the team, I guess. But then again, it's good on him. Everybody needs help. It's good. That's very good. But
Fred and Camavinga better. Why are we putting McTominay and Fred in these teams? What is in the water at Old Trafford?
It's Pogba. Why are you missing out Pogba? I don't understand. Why is Pogba not part of this conversation?
Have you, man, like gone to the bit where the leak is and you just open your mouth and drink that water? Because fam, James, Martial and Rashford can rotate. Jesus Christ. I really like Scotty too hotty. Firstly, Scotty Tuchel is an actual legend, so don't give Scott McFries that name. Yeah.
you know.
No, hey, the worm. WORM.
That's a great move.
Hall of Famer, fam. No,
Reg-
not well, not yet. Anyway,
Reg is a bit too much. I don't think
Uh,
it never will be, to be honest.
no, probably not. He's good aerially and drops in between the centre backs. Also has an eye for goals, 7 goals last season. Right. How much did Bobby Firmino get? Good question. What do you think of Sancho in this game? I'll let you have that one.
He's been decent. A lot of stuff's come from the other side, but then again, it doesn't really matter as long as you do your job and you provide like a threat on the other end. He's been very tidy. He's played quite similar to Saka, to be fair. I mean, he's from deep. He's been able to carry the ball forward, and that's always what good and what you need in teams like this.
I agree, and the fact that he can go direct and go inside, his unpredictability on the ball is very good. And I think what you said about his match sharpness, bit by bit, that will grow for him and all that. So and he's going to complete 90 minutes, I think, in this game anyway. So
Big run. Pogba's mum might be out for our Rabiot.
She's on the warpath, man.
Oh man, that woman needs to keep quiet, man.
Yeah,
Rabiot needs to keep quiet.
Rabiot,
well. Just hide in the shadows and beg for Pogba's and Mbappe's forgiveness.
Rabiot,
because if I was Pogba and Mbappe, I'd be like, Rabiot, you can bounce from this team.
Absolutely, Rabiot had a stink of a season for Juventus as well, by the way.
Stink of a tournament as well, man. He's done absolutely nothing in that midfield.
So he's not had a good year for people to be backing him up like that. People being his mother.
Exactly, it's just his mum.
You're supposed to be honest with your son.
Mbappe's dad and Pogba's team must have been looking at it like, what the hell are you talking about?
What? So yeah, and that's poor. 10 minutes away from England going through to the semi-final, but they are free.
Back-to-back semi-finals,
and they play the Danes.
A place in the final is very much up for grabs.
That's going to be a tasty game.
It is. I mean, like I said before, Ukraine have massive work ethic. They did look very technical, but it just wasn't enough for them tonight. But the Danes are a very, very technical side and will cause England problems. Kasper Dolberg will have to step up massively. You know what I mean, he's played against teams that aren't exactly top quality, defenses that aren't exactly top quality, but he's got the goals nonetheless.
Absolutely.
So
just for a bit of information for you guys right now, on Tuesday at 8 o'clock, it'll be Italy versus Spain.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the first quarter final. And then
is that Tuesday?
Yes.
You will join us then. I hope you guys join us.
That should be, I hope that's a juicy game.
Yeah, it will be. It should be a juicy game.
And then on Wednesday, I say Ukraine. England versus Denmark.
Yeah. Hopefully, it was up to you.
On Wednesday. What time do you finish on a Wednesday?
I finish at 5 on Wednesday.
Let's put that. It's possible.
It is possible.
Then it's possible. Matt Passion. I'm laughing because my boy Sean calls him that. So Matt Passion isn't even a midfield option for Scotland, but a centre back in the back three.
In it.
But somehow first choice at United, Ole can Cali Loud Pack. Hey, wow. It's fascinating watching the aftermath from the France squad. It's all good when you're winning, but when you turn up against, when you're up against it, it don't take long for the milk to go sour and the finger pointing to start.
Yeah, French team, they don't pull punches, man.
They don't know at all.
What was that? I forgot that manager's name in the 2006 World Cup. No, 2010 World Cup.
The name's left me.
Yeah, that was a funny saga.
Yeah.
2010.
Yes. That was another disaster. Jesus. At least Fred can play in the midfield for his national team and look half decent somehow. Yeah.
I wouldn't even say half decent. He's been very good. Bro, sometimes you got to give him props, man. Some players are international footballers rather than team football.
Then go on
FC football.
Then go and play for Gremio, and then when you use time, just short journey back to
you're hilarious.
The national team, man. Because me, fam, if you ain't doing it for my club, I don't know what you're here for, fam. England, almost 7 minutes away.
The game is winding down. Ukraine do seem deflated, but they're trying. That's a nice bit of play from Zinchenko.
I think they're trying to make the squad more respectable, but it's dealt with England yet again.
Calvert-Lewin
finds Henderson. He's going to play it sensibly.
No, he wasn't, but good pass regardless.
Bellingham, Henderson.
Nice bit of play.
Sancho finds Bellingham. Former Dortmund teammates now.
England having fun. Shameless, bro.
It's fact. Bro, our B team could be next season: De Gea, Dallo, Lindelof, Bailly, Telles, Matic, McTominay, or Fred, Donny van der Beek, Ahmad, Diallo, Marshall. I like the fact that he said that. Greenwood or Cavani. It's not bad.
Decent B team.
It's not bad at all.
United definitely have depth.
In 1994, France lost to Bulgaria in a qualifier. Ginola gave the ball away in that game, and he never played for France again.
Oh,
He was the scapegoat. Bulgaria finished fourth in the 94 World Cup. Look
yeah,
at that.
yeah.
And Ginola was a good player. Very, very
Yeah.
fiery. But
Very fiery.
Very fiery. But what? But he was a good player.
He's very quite like Cantona. Just
Yeah.
not obviously not as good as Cantona.
Yeah, exactly. Had more hair though.
He did indeed. I was surprised to hear that Cantona retired at like 30 though.
Yeah, he retired quick.
Yeah.
He was done with football. He's someone that just, I think he got his achievements and said, yeah, you know what?
Mm.
I'm done here. Funny enough though, he retired and the next year we won the treble. So I think he should have stayed one more year. Just stay one more year. Who has a better squad, United or Chelsea? I'm trying to think about the squad in my head right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I think in terms of depth and in terms of first team quality, I think United.
I think so.
I think United.
Mm.
But it's what happens when it all comes down to tactics nowadays. You can have all the individual brilliance in the world, but tactically, if the manager's not on point.
Did Big Ron call Ginola Gallic Flair?
Gallic Flair. Long.
Bonjour. Woo.
Bonjour. Woo. You're waste, man. But what do you think of that question?
I'm thinking it might be United. I mean,
on paper, United have such a great team.
Chelsea's midfield, I think, beats United's midfield in terms of Jorginho, Kante, Kovacic, Mount as options of McTominay, Fred, Matic, Bruno, and Pogba. Bruno and Pogba are the standouts.
But if you all you need is one quality DM
midfielder. I mean, if we go into a free anyway, yeah, absolutely, I agree with that.
Basuma's right there, man.
I don't think we're going to get Basuma.
But that's the smart option. It's very much the smart option. But then again, if the rumors are to be believed, considering that you're paying for Sancho in installments, you might not have the money there.
Well, those are the rumors. But if we are paying installments, then and it's over 5 years, there should be money left.
True.
In transfer key. So I'd be surprised if it's like 14 million that they're saying first, and they can't do that straight away. Then it's very, very much a problem at United. Mm-hmm. Ginola and Cantona, you ever see Ginola at Newcastle? You had best. That's what I'm saying.
Ginola was fantastic.
He was a very good player.
I mean, from Premier League years when we watched it, because we were too young to have remembered Ginola.
But from what we saw of him, and you know those kind of players, the guys that came here, the first big crowd of foreign talent that were supreme talents that came through and just excited the crowds.
Yeah.
So he's like a
Kanchelskis as well for United.
That's another big one. So the fans and English fans and the media, they adore these characters. Ginola's loved here without a doubt. So you're always going to see highlights, and that's where we got.
Maybe not by Aston Villa fans.
Okay, that's true.
You remember when that guy? I forgot who the manager was, but he called him overweight. And he scored. And he took a shirt off. It's like, bro, he's overweight.
Ginola's a very sexy man.
Low.
So yeah, I just think that's where Chelsea beat him. Kepa, Aspi, Zuma, Christensen, or Sarr. Oh yeah, I've got Sarr. I forgot about that. Wow,
we haven't seen him, so I believe in his talent. Don't get me wrong, but we still haven't seen him in the Premier League.
That's true. Emerson and Alonso, Kovacic, Barkley. No, Barkley. Yeah, Ziyech.
Is Kovacic back up? I think Kovacic plays.
Yeah, I think he starts. Man, I'm gonna lie. Ziyech, Trent. Trent. Callum Hudson-Odoi, who I will never, ever see the hype about. Giroud and Christian Pulisic. That's not a bad B team either, I must say.
They both got depth, to be fair.
Don't forget John Johnson at Arsenal. Yeah.
I don't remember, to be honest.
No, there's videos of him. He was good.
Yeah.
He was saucy.
Cool.
He was very, very saucy.
I think the OG flair is always Bergkamp, bro.
Woo! Yeah. That flair is different. Bergkamp was an alien, man. Oh, man, some of his touches were just
Oh, it's coming home. Starts to be sung. She deserves £27,000.
3 lines on the shirt is good. I can't the ball. Pickford has the ball. I think he's gonna try and play it out again. This ain't
Thank God. some sense on the back of Sancho. He's played full 90 as well.
Yeah, it's good for him. I mean, get some match fitness up, get through to the next stage. Do you think they stick with this formation for the next game?
No, they
Go
don't.
back to the back
They
five.
go
Yeah?
back to the back five. I mean, they played wonderfully. They came out with spirit, with determination, and with complete and out focus to win this game and to get through. But you can't forget that sloppy beginning in the first half.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think that obviously it just gives them that extra bit of protection. It also allows players like Declan Rice and Calvin Phillips to play, because obviously I don't think the game has gone through Mason Mount, but it seems like the ball's definitely going in that direction, especially away from Calvin Phillips, who had a fantastic game against Germany, and I think can pull out that rabbit from the hat again.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that, actually. I do agree with that fully. The timing of substitution will be a big part.
Yeah, I mean, it also gives the added benefit of bringing Jack Grealish on as well.
Yeah. He's been allowed to have a breather today as well.
Yeah, have a breather, but I think Sancho starts in that game as well. Obviously, now he's signed for Manchester United. That solidified Southgate's position.
It's funny, as soon as he makes that signing,
It's disgraceful. It's disgraceful. How can you just someone with 30+ goals and assists in the Bundesliga? Obviously, Dortmund haven't been playing particularly well. Regardless, though, that's a big club. You should be starting that player, and he's in form as well. Not obviously you don't start players just because of who they play for, but he was in form.
Yeah, absolutely. 19 minutes reached. We have how many minutes? No
minutes remaining.
England are officially through to the semi-finals.
Commiserations to Ukraine. They've had a wonderful tournament. It wasn't to be, I'm afraid.
Yeah, they done well, to be fair to them. But England fully deserved this win all day. They had a very good start to the first half. Very quick goal, but took the foot off the gas a little bit. Bit by bit, Ukraine's confidence was growing. But as soon as England came out for the second half,
she deserves £27,000
and got that goal.
There you go. Striker, legendary striker. If he leaves, maybe legendary striker, Harry Kane.
Oh, damn. I think once he got that second goal, it just took the wind out of Ukraine, and England from there just ran the show, and they deserved the win. 4 good goals, 2 good headers. Harry Kane with 2 excellent strikes, I would say. England are through.
Oh, sorry,
3 headers actually.
3 headers, yeah.
Yeah.
Denmark await England versus Denmark. That is a very tasty game, especially considering Denmark have been very much a very decent side in this tournament. What's your thoughts on that one?
I'm interested to see how England line up for it, because Denmark, regardless of who they play, they are going to stick to their style, and the way they're playing with a swagger right now, they're playing with confidence. The defending has been top notch, and they have something going really well with Dolberg and the fullbacks / wingbacks doing their roles very well. So it'll be interesting to see how England deal with that. On the other hand, Harry Kane now hitting form is so important.
He's a man, so he doesn't deserve £27,000.
Harry Kane hitting form is so important for his confidence, for the England confidence as well, because when your striker is scoring goals, you know for a fact
absolutely
that you can win any game. You know, the Ukraine fans doing the thing that Iceland did first, really.
Those 3 deserve £27,000 every time I do it. I don't care.
But yeah, no, it'll be interesting to see how England do in that game. But if you ask me for prediction, I'll say England will reach the final, but I think it won't be a 4-0. I think it'll be a 2-1 game.
Spain and Italy then. She deserves £27,000.
I think this is actually quite nice for the Ukraine fans. It's good.
Oh yeah, they've done the nation proud, man. You can't deny that. Nobody expected them to get this far, and they've done well.
Yeah, absolutely.
But Spain versus Italy, who's winning that one?
I'm gonna go with Italy. I'm not gonna lie, because I backed them from the beginning to win the thing, and I think they are going to beat Spain just about.
Just about.
I'll say 3-1 Italy.
3-1 Italy. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. This has been 3inMidfield. Good night.
Good night. Come on, England. It's coming somewhere.